Nonprofits have been providing food, clothing, and other services to folks in need at Valley Parks, but their efforts to help the homeless may soon become more difficult in the city of Tempe after the City Council approved new restrictions on public events. 3 times a week, the nonprofit Cloud-Covered Streets shows up in a different Valley city to help the homeless. They provide food, free showers, laundry service, even a haircut and shave.
I think it just means being treated like a human again. I hear a lot of them, after you give them their haircut, that's what they say. They're like, I feel human again.
But the group's founder, Robert Thornton, is now worried they won't be welcome in Tempe anymore after the City Council passed a new ordinance that places new restrictions on permits and public events. One of the new rules requires gatherings of 30 people or more obtain a potentially costly special events permit that Thornton worries could prevent groups like his from helping people in that community.
It's just frustrating that the city of Tempe is trying to stop a service that, they don't provide and we're providing, that is so necessary for all of our friends that are experiencing homelessness.
I can't help but believe that the homeless are being discriminated against in Tempe.
During Tuesday night's Tempe City Council meeting, which lasted past 1 in the morning, more than 75 people stood up during the public comment period to speak out against the new ordinance, raising concerns that it would hinder community outreach programs and give city officials the discretion to deny permits to organizations they don't like.
Create a permitting system that we thought was actually fair and much more streamlined.
Tempe Mayor Corey Woods insists the changes to their events ordinance has nothing to do with cracking down on the homeless and nonprofits. He says the regulations haven't been updated since the 1960s, and it was time to create a system to reserve city park space that was easier to navigate. Woods tells us these nonprofits are still very much needed in our community.
I think we do a lot when it comes to housing and human services, but we can't frankly do all this work on our own. We definitely need the support of our community, nonprofits and faith partners, and folks who really care about folks in our community who are in need. So, quite honestly, we want to continue to partner with those groups. The new regulations and permit requirements for public events are set to take effect August the 1st. In Tempe, Jason Berry for Arizona's Family.